Welcome, pool players. Josh Powell here. You're watching Amateur Pool, and today got a very special match between myself. We're playing 9-ball today. We haven't played a 9-ball match in a while, mostly because I'm lazy and the editing's kind of a pain in the arse, you know. But we did a 9-ball match with my good buddy Brian Bolt. He's a skill level 8 in 9-ball, and I went down to a skill level 8 as well. Been playing so bad recently, so this is a 65 to 65 race, guys. He won the leg. He broke. Looks like he broke dry. Let's get into it. I'm excited, man. Haven't done 9-ball in a while. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Hit me up in the comments if you want to chat. I'll respond. And don't forget to hit that like button, guys. I appreciate you. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that button while you're at it, too. All right, he left me a cut into that corner pocket, and I handled it okay. Got a little bit of a longer shot on this 2-ball now, but it's pretty straight. I think I can take care of it, you know. I don't think it's going to be too bad. See what happens here. Okay, I had an angle even. I drew it over, and I got the 3 in the same pocket. I'll probably make this with straight top and come up just above the middle of the table and shoot the 4 in the side, I would imagine. It's probably the easiest route to go here. Yep, I had to put a little top and right spin on that. Otherwise, I would have came over towards the 4-ball. Good speed on that, too. Now I can follow this one forward and shoot the 5 in the other side. That really shouldn't be an issue. I got a little funny on the angle here, but the 6 is right there, so I'll just slow roll this. Make sure I don't get perfectly straight on the 6. Bounce off the rail slightly. And I got a little angle. I can hit this one with stun and just come straight off the rail over to the other side, or I can put a little draw on it and come back towards the middle of the table. Either way is fine. It just depends on how I'm feeling, which one I like. You know, it's a little different when you're at the table and you see those things because there's little angles and stuff we don't necessarily see from the camera view, you know. I underhit that one. I tried to stun over and didn't hit it hard enough, so now I'm looking at a little cut on this 7-ball. You know, a lot more than I wanted to shoot, that's for sure. All right, I handled the cut, though. Am I going to get a shot on this 8-ball? Man, my speed's just a little off here, but I've got a shot. It's just short side, and I've got to shoot it over to the right pocket. It's a lot steeper cut than I really wanted, you know. You already know, little Timmy. It's a steeper cut than I want. I feel like I say that all the time because my speed's off. Put a little left spin on that and went 2 rails around the corner. Came down for the 9. That should be all she wrote for the first rack, guys. He broke dry. I ran out. It's going to put us at 10-0 going into the second rack. All right, I'm up to break now. Rack number 2. Square hit. I squatted the cue ball right around the center of the table. Made a couple balls. That's a good break. I think I made 2 there, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, score updated. I've got to look at that 2-ball, and it leads to the 3-ball nice and easy. I'm just checking out the 4-ball right now to see where I want to put it. Looks like I'm looking at the side pocket. I can probably go in that corner too, but that 5's tight, so I may have to play it off the 9 if I do that. Try to avoid that if possible. All right, handled that cut. Got even more of a cut here, and I have to put left spin on this because I want to come down towards the middle of the table. I don't want to come down on the right side of the table. I need that 4-ball in the side pocket there, so I got to make this with left spin. It's a little tricky. I hit it firm to make sure the left spin took, and I hit it a little too firm. Came up a little bit high on that. I could maybe still cut it in the side. I could bank it. If I cut it in the side, though, I'm afraid I'll scratch in the corner. The bank's a sellout if I miss, so there's a good safety here if I just nick it and send the cue ball down there behind the 9-ball. That's what I tried. Didn't quite get behind it, but the 7-ball's there too, so I think I still got him hooked. We're going to see, though. Brian's a good shot. I've played him a lot. I think I've known Brian over 20 years. I'm surprised this is the first time we've had him on the channel. See if we can set up another match with him. maybe a little longer race. That'd be a fun match to watch. Him and I match up pretty well. All right, he missed the hit. He got unlucky and hit the point on that kick shot, so I got ball in hand. Easy 5-ball out. Well, easy. Easy's a relative term, you know, guys, especially when I'm shooting. Easy doesn't always mean easy. I'm sure I'll find a way to screw it up like normal. Handled the 4-ball, got a good shape on the 5. I'll just come one rail straight across the table for the 7. It's easy enough. Didn't really want to mess with that 8-ball, though. I should have put a little right spin on that so I didn't hit the 8-ball. Now I'm kind of straight on this. I'm going to have to, like, punch it. I might be able to hit top and just come straight and shoot the 8-ball up table. That's what I was afraid of. I put left trying to get on top of the 8-ball, so I didn't have to shoot it all the way up. I wanted to shoot it down the short way. Didn't put enough left on it and almost ran into the 8-ball, and now I'm in a tough spot. There's a pretty regular safety from this position that they do on 9-footers a lot. You play 2 rails. Yeah, real similar. I think that's what I tried to do there. You play 2 rails, but the 8's supposed to end up on the top rail, on the short rail, you know, the top rail, and then the cue ball is supposed to end up on the bottom short rail. I just, I didn't play it right, you know. That's what I was trying to do, but I didn't play it right, and now here we are. I left Brian a shot. It's not the easiest shot, especially with shapes coming back to the 9, but I left him more of a shot than I intended, that's for sure. Whew. All that talking, boys. Got to get me a non-sponsored drink. Non-sponsored, you know. Oh, and as I'm taking a drink, he misses his cut and flukes it in around 3 rails. That happens, so that's part of 9-ball. Can't play 9-ball and get upset about your opponent fluking one in, because chances are you'll fluke one in before the match is out too, you know? It goes full circle. He made a nice cut on that 9. Now we're looking at 17-3. He's up to break, though. If he can break and make a ball, he's dangerous. So that's not too big of a gap when we're playing each other. He made a ball, and he's got a good look at this one. Good chance he could run out here, guys. Like I said, Brian's a good shot. What is it? There's another Brian I played on here. Brian Davis. He's a good shot, too. What is it about people named Brian? If your name's Brian and you're a good shot, leave a comment. Let me know. I'm wondering if that's just a one-off with these guys, or if everybody named Brian can shoot like a monster. Let me know. Let me know, Brian. Not you, little Timmy. You sit back. Let Brian. This is Brian's turn. Go ahead, Brian. Leave a comment. Oh, he fired in that bank shot like a pimp, man. That was such a good shot. He got a little unlucky on his leave, though. Didn't get no love there. He's got a good safety, though. He'll put the 3 up behind the 8-9. Send the cue ball up table. It's a good shot. I can't even get down for an easy kick. I think I got to go 2 rails to hit this. If I can go in between the 5 and the 8, I could put left spin maybe, but that's a lot tougher, I think, than going 2 rails, because you got to get the speed just right. You don't want to kick this hard. You want to kick this one soft. That way the 3 just bunches up there with the 8 and the 9, and he doesn't have a shot. Yeah, it's good speed. Ah, missed the hit, though. Missed the hit, though. Gave him ball in hand. It's a dangerous proposition, I'm telling you. Made the 3. Thinking about getting a new camera, guys, and I actually rented one and recorded this match on it. But you know what's funny? I didn't know how to work the autofocus settings. So it kept focusing in on us, the shooters, instead of the table. Because I noticed in my other videos, you know, I was filming with a GoPro, and the tables, the balls are always a little fuzzy. I have trouble seeing which ones are which. So I want to get a nice clear image of the table. So I'm going to upgrade sometime in the near future. Maybe in the very near future, I'm not sure. But I attempted this camera that I was using to record this match, and I only got the camera like 20 minutes before I had to go to the match. So I tried playing with it a little bit, but man, I'm new to all this videography stuff, so don't know how the settings work. And there was some autofocus setting that detects, I don't know if it detects people or if it just focuses in automatically on the closest thing to the camera. So the table wasn't fully in focus in a lot of this, so I apologize, guys. The table looks basically like my GoPro footage right now. But had I got the focus settings right, I think we would have had a crystal clear image. That's coming soon. Stay tuned. We're going to improve on our product, on our, what do you call that, production? Yeah, we're going to improve on our production, you know, get a little bit higher production around these parts. Amateur pool turning into professional videographer, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah, right. Far from professional. I started this channel 7 months ago and knew nothing about cameras, nothing about editing, nothing about recording. I didn't even know how to take a picture other than with my cell phone. So here we are. I'm learning as I go, and you guys are awesome for sticking it with me. You know, why I go through these growing pains learning all this stuff, man. Meanwhile, I made that 8 looking like a real easy shot here on the 9, and we should have a 23-7 game so far. 23-7. I'm up to break. Let's see if I can make a ball and do something here. I need to go on a run. I don't want to, 23-7 isn't big enough gap when I'm playing this guy, I'm telling you. I played him a lot, I know. And once he gets warmed up, he's going to run a couple racks. And I'm only less than 2 racks ahead of him right now. You can catch that up pretty quick. I made a ball, but did not get a shape on that one ball. It's not even an easy kick. In an APA, guys, which this is an APA match, you can't push, right? So I have to try to hit it. Otherwise, he gets ball in hand. Also, I didn't mention this. APA goes by ball count, not game count. So every ball you make is worth 1 point. That's why we have that score at the bottom. Every ball you make is worth 1 point, and the 9 balls worth 2. So our race, because we're both the same skill level right now, like I said, I went down to an 8 for this match. Our race is 65-65. That's our race. 65-65, so we're going to see what happens here. I made a good hit. It was a good 2-rail kick to hit that one ball, but did not get completely safe, but I did leave him in a bit of a tough spot. Ooh, that was a good cut, that 2 ball. Oh, he got unlucky. Guys, he made a good cut and got unlucky. You know, what are the chances that cue ball? He was getting some bad rolls here so far. Getting some bad rolls. Not that I'm going to complain, you know. I'm playing against the guy. I like it when my opponent gets bad rolls. But as a person, I'd like to see him get a fair shake, you know. It usually comes around, though. The rolls will probably change. They usually do during a match. Straight draw on that shot. I used straight draw. Didn't hit the rail, just shot up the rail and got shape on that 4 or on the 3 ball. Now I'm going to use top, probably with a little left to come down on that 4. Yep. Didn't come down very far, but that's okay. It's not a real hard shot. The problem here is I'm dead straight. And that 5 ball might not be cuttable if I just shoot this on a stop shot. I'm so far away from it, I don't think I can draw it all the way back off the rail. I might be able to play it off the 5. Man, this is kind of tricky. It really is. I think I was probably trying to play it off the 5 there, I would imagine. That's really the best way to kind of get a shape on the 5. Otherwise, I would have been left trying to bank the 5 the long way, like he just did. Did he make it? Get out of the way, Brian. Can't see. Can't see. Nope. He missed it. He missed that one. It's close, though. Left me in the jaw. I'll use straight draw on this one. Maybe a little spin. Yeah. A little spin off the rail. Spinach, like Popeye, the sailor man. Toot, toot. Don't make fun of me, little Timmy. That's my best Popeye impression, you know? What a nerd. What a nerd I am. Who is this guy? Who is this guy you're watching? I can't believe you guys are even watching me. You guys are crazy. Crazy for even watching this guy. He's basically a 5-year-old trapped in a man's body. I made that 7 pretty nice, but I bumped the 8 close to the rail, and I don't think it's cuttable. I don't think I can cut it in the side pocket anymore. The bank looks like a double kiss unless I throw it a ton. It looks like that's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah. I don't think I could throw it enough. By throw, meaning I put right spin on the cue ball, and that made the bank go less angle than it was supposed to because the 8 ball had spin on it. So you put left spin on the cue ball, that turns into right spin on the 8 ball, Am I saying that backwards? For that particular bank, I'm saying it backwards. I put right spin on the cue ball, that put left spin on the 8-ball. So instead of banking like this, it banks shorter. You know what I mean? I don't know. If you're not following along, I made a short on it. Go look it. Go watch. Go watch the short. I can't teach you. I'm trying to commentate this match, you know? You know? You know what I'm saying. You know. You guys already know. You guys already know. All right, 29-11. He's gaining some ground on me here, guys, and he's at the table right now with a good-looking rack. See if he can get out here. If he gets out here, I may be in trouble. I may be in trouble. I think he's waiting for someone to shoot on the other table. So this was my Thursday night league. I play a Sunday league and a Thursday league. This was my Thursday league. Thursday league is pretty packed, so there's no open pool tables on Thursday league. That's why I'm stuck with this angle. I have to put my camera up on a regular table up against the wall and shoot from this angle. On my Sunday league now, there's empty tables. So if we're playing next to an empty table, I can put my tripod on the table next to us and get the straight view that I like better. I like looking at it straight from either the head string or the foot spot, you know, straight on the table. I don't like this angle like this. Sometimes it makes some of the shots a little tricky to see, but it's the best angle I can get right now when it's packed like that. It's the best angle I can do. It's the best I can do, man. I don't know, you know. These guys aren't all coming here for my video. They're coming here to play league, so I got to take what I can get with the video recording. It's the best spot I can put it. Meanwhile, Brian's running out on me like a madman. Like a madman. Nice slow roll on that 4-ball. I wonder what he does here. I think he probably draws off the back rail, but I don't know. He might have to jack up if he wants to draw. That's what he's doing. He's going to draw. Oh, he don't like it. It's because he's kind of close to that rail and it's a little uncomfortable. Okay, he just stopped it. He's either going to play a bank or he's going to safe me behind the 9. He might safe me behind the 9 here. That's what I would do. Oh, he played the bank. He fired at it. Missed it round 1 and got it round 2. Remember how I said the rolls come around like that, guys? Remember he got a couple bad rolls and now he's got a couple good rolls. He slapped that 8-ball in, I think, in the 2nd or 3rd rack, and then missed that bank there and got it on the way back. So the rolls go full circle. You know, both players usually end up getting rolls. We have one dead ball. The score is 29-20. Dead ball, guys, for those who don't know, just means if you, like here's going to be dead balls. If you make a ball and scratch, that ball does not count as a point towards either player. It counts as a dead ball. So now we got 2 dead balls. And I'll keep us updated on the dead balls as well. You'll see the graphic pop up there in between the score anytime there's a dead ball. Or in between every rack, too, I think I do it. So that way we can keep track of the score, make sure it's right. You guys can double check me. Make sure my arithmetics are correct, you know. Arithmetics. My tick-a-marith. All right, got this 2-ball down in the corner, and I'll shoot that 3 back over in the side. I got a nice angle here so I can come up for the 5. I was just looking to make sure it goes past the 9-ball before I shape it. You know? It's always good to check before you shape it. Once you shape it, it does no good to check because you're already there at that point. Did pretty well with that. And I think I can make this 5 with a stop shot, depending on what angle I want on the 6. I think I can make it with a stop shot, though, and either draw off the 6-ball to come over for the 7, or I can use left spin and come down to the bottom end of the table and spin over for the 7. Let's see how I do it. Should stop this, so I can't see myself trying to do much with this. Yeah, stop shot. Stop shot. Stop shots are key, guys. If you're not proficient at stop shots, practice them. Those are probably the best shot to know. All right, I went down to the bottom rail and spun the cue ball over for the 7. Now I'll probably follow this, top right, come around 2 rails for the 8 in the same pocket, I would imagine. Ooh, underhit it. I didn't hit it hard enough. And now I'm kind of on that 50-yard line. Do I cut it in the side? Do I bank it? Yeah, it's a tough spot, man. I should have hit that a little harder. That was my own fault. That was my own fault. You know? You big dummy. You big dummy. I don't know why I always got the old sitcom references. You big dummy, you know? I think that's Sanford and Son. I mentioned that on another video too. I'm gonna put right spin. I'm gonna cut it. Oh man, that was pretty solid shot right there. I had to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rails for shapes on that, and landed on it pretty nice. So, oh, bravo, good job, Josh. Good job, little Joshy. All right, 38 to 20 with 2 dead balls. So when we add the dead balls to the score at the end of a rack, it should always equal a number divisible by 10, right? Now I sound like freaking Mr. Math teacher, whatever it is. I was going to say Mr. Franklin, but that don't make no sense, and I never had a teacher named Mr. Franklin. I did, but it wasn't math. I don't know where I got that from. Franklin just sounds like a math name, you know? Sounds like someone who's good with numbers. Yeah, so at the end of every rack, the 2 scores plus the dead balls should equal a number that ends in 0, divisible by 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. You guys get it. You already know. You already know. You guys like how I hooked myself behind that 4 ball there? It's sometimes my favorite shot. So I'm not going to shoot at this 2 because I know Brian can get out. I'm going to roll that 4 up and make the 2 unmakeable. That speed is difficult from that distance, so it's a tough shot. It was a tough safety. It's weird calling that a safety, but that's what it was. You know, I took a foul, but I played him safe. Now he can't make the 2. He could maybe carry him off the edge of the 2 and make the 4, but that's a tough shot. He's not going to risk it. He's going to put me back in a tough spot if he can. You know, he's going to leave it tough for me. I think he's just going to graze the 2 and bring the cue ball down to the bottom rail to leave a little bit of distance and not give me a good shot. I believe that's what he's doing. Oh, he missed it. He missed it altogether. Missed it altogether. Now I'm stuck trying to deal with what I put him in, you know. That 2 ball doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to catch the edge of this 2 ball and try to get the cue ball up behind the 8. I'm aiming to come off the rail and hit the 5 ball, really, is what I'm aiming for here. I hit a little too much of the 2 ball, though. I was trying to get behind that 8 ball for sure. But I think the 4 is close enough. I don't think he can make the 2 from there. I don't think he can make the 2 from there. He's looking to see if the 2 goes, like if he gives me ball in hand, if the 2 goes. I'm checking right now to see if it's frozen to the rail because I'm thinking he might kick at it and try to save me that way. Instead, he's just rolling it up. A smart shot. I think there's still not enough space for me to make the 2 clean. I'm checking right now. Nope. Not enough space for me to make the 2 clean. He's looking to see if the ball's frozen, as you should. You know, it's your job to check that stuff, guys. When you leave the table, see if the ball's frozen. If you think there's a potential for your opponent to safety you, look and see if the ball's frozen to the rail. It makes a difference. If it is frozen, then the cue ball hitting that ball doesn't count as a rail. Something has to hit a rail after that. And it makes a big difference when they're trying to safety you guys. So always double check when it's close like that. You know, even if you have to tell them to hold on a sec and let you check, it's your right to do that. You can walk up to the table and check and see if it's frozen. Don't ever let anyone tell you to get back because they're trying to shoot. You tell them to hold the F on. You hold the F on, mother effer. You know, that's how you say it. But maybe not so violent. Maybe just calm it down a little bit. Calm down. Calm down, guys. Do it with less violence than that, you know. Maybe say, hey, hold on, buddy. I need to double check that ball because if it's not frozen to the rail, it may change the way I look at it or if I call a spotter. Thank you very much, sir. Approach it more like that, you know. Don't go the whole violent route. That's no good. It's not good for anybody, especially your teeth, you know. Play somebody and they knock a couple teeth out, man, you won't be happy about that. I was trying to get that cue ball behind the 4 ball there, and I hit it like little Timmy would play it, basically. Just kidding, Tim. I know there's a guy out there watching named Tim right now. He's been commenting. It wasn't about you, Tim. That's little Timmy, not Tim. You know, there's 2 different people there. One's little Timmy. Like, what's Little Timmy from? Is that from the Christmas Story? Little Timmy? Was he on crutches? Miracle on 34th? I don't know. Comment if you know what movie I'm trying to reference. I'm 100% sure there's a movie out there with a little Timmy, but I'm not 100% certain if I know what the hell I'm talking about. So you guys let me know. Let me know. Little Timmy, was he on crutches and someone healed him or something? Christmas Miracle? I don't know. I don't freaking know, guys. I just don't. All right. Can I cut this 3? If I can cut this 3 in, the 4 is a little tricky because I don't really want to try to use inside English on this cut. And if I use outside, I'm going to run into the 9 ball. So I really got to go straight back and forth without scratching up in that corner. Yeah, this is tough acting right here. Tough action here, guys. And I missed it anyway. So you know my motto. When it's too hard to figure out, just miss. Let your opponent do it. That's what I like. It's my favorite way to play. You know, my favorite. It's my favorite. All right, Brian put a little left on this one. Straight back and forth. Good shot. He can either make it in the side with draw, or he can make it in the corner. Oh, he tried to go. He tried to hold it. See, I would have hit that firm and drew the cue ball over to the side rail and then back over towards the where you need to be for the 5 ball. He left me a thin cut into that side pocket, though. It's pretty thin there, guys. Pretty thin cut. Made it. Shaped the 5. Just drew that one back a little bit there. 6 is so close, I can make it from anywhere. It's so close to the pocket, you know. So I didn't have to try to do much on that 5 ball. I underhit that one a bit now. Now I've got a long, thin cut on this 8 ball. I wanted to come up table a lot more than that. Now the cut on this 8 ball is a little tricky. Shapes are tricky. I could go 3 rails maybe, or I don't know if I can hit it soft enough to hold it. Yeah, 3 rails. Well, 4 technically. Don't scratch. You know, that was close. Meanwhile, I took care of that rack. Lickety split. 47-22. So if you look, there's 2 dead balls. 47-22. That's 60. I don't know. I'm mathing wrong or something. Something's wrong, guys. I messed up. Never mind. Forget my example. Just keep watching. Forget about the fact that I'm off by 1 point somewhere. Forget about that. Let's just move on. We'll just move on with the game, you know? It is what it is. We'll just move on. I think I know what it was, too. When I was editing this and putting the scores in, I got to the end, and I was 1 point off, and I didn't know where it came from. Now I know it was probably either last rack or the rack before. I messed one up, guys. That's all there is to it. I'm human, you know? I mean, it is what it is. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, little team. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me, man. I can't take it. All right, nice shot on that 4-7 combo. I had to hit that soft. Otherwise, the 4 would have went in the pocket with the 7, and I wouldn't have been able to shape the 5. So now I can play top right on this. Ooh, I put straight right. Yeah, it didn't come down far enough. I needed more top than that. If I would have put more top on that, I would have came down past the 6-9 and had a good shot on the 5. But now I'm screwed, you know, screwed. I'm kicking at it 2 rails. That way I can get safe maybe if I miss. Oh, you gotta hit it softer than that. I just hit it a little. If I'd hit that a little softer, I think I would have left him tough, man. But it's still not super easy, but it's a lot easier than it could have been for sure. I should have made the ball, you know. I shouldn't have messed up. I'm not saying I should have made that kick. I'm saying I shouldn't have messed up my shape to get onto that ball. That's what I meant to say. Jeez, you guys are so judgmental, you know. Say one wrong thing. People diss me in the comments, man. You guys are mean. You know, I cry every day thinking about mean comments. I go to bed crying. My wife holds me like a baby, like a big spoon, you know. Just kidding. You know I'm kidding. No, I'm not crying. You're crying. Oh, he fired that bank in. That was pretty sweet, man. Um, okay, now the scores add up. 26, 52. 6 and 2 is 8 plus 2 dead balls is 10, you know? So there's 78 there and 2 dead balls makes 80. So now the score's right. I don't know how. I mean, I don't know. Unless I just didn't add it right last time, guys. Let me know. Let me know where I went wrong on the score. I know I'm off by 1, or I was, but appears to be fixed now. Meanwhile, he's making a comeback on me. I only need, what, like 13 points? There I go mathing again. You know my arithmetics, guys. You know what I got to do? I got to keep a little abacus right here so I can count them. And then I need a little, poster right here with all the stripes and the colors and the numbers. That way I don't mess up the stripes. And I can add. Then I'll be all set. You know, once I know how to add and I know what stripes are with, shoot. All right. Brian's starting to come alive. He's putting on some high level play here. He's sick of me running away from him, so he says he's coming back, man. I fully expect him to get out here. Oh, he did a drag shot on that, and it slowed the cue ball a bunch. I think he wanted to come up for the 9 down here in the corner, but he's got it up table in the corner just as easy. That was not bad at all. 36-52 with 2 dead balls. Add it up. I'm not doing it again. Add it up yourself, little Timmy. I'm not doing it for you this time, bud. Sometimes you got to figure it out yourself. You know? It is what it is. Not a sponsor. Oh, he scratched. Oh, I get another shot at the table. Let's see what I can do. All right, made the 1. Just follow forward for the 2 in the side pocket. I got a little too much angle on this, so instead of following forward for the 3, I'll probably stun and shoot the 3 in the same side pocket as the 2. It's a stun shot. Maybe looks like I put a little bit of draw, so it was a stun draw, I guess you call it. You know, stun with just a little bit of draw. I should draw straight back on. I didn't like coming off the top rail there. Then I'm coming on a weird angle, and I've got this hard shot that I got to cut all the way down the table. If I would have drew straight back, I would have been straighter on this floor. But I didn't. I stunned it with spin to try to get cute. Ooh, almost made it, but no. No. Get out of here with that garbage, Josh. Learn how to shape. Read a book, man. Read a book about shapes or something. You know, trapezoids and octagons and pentagons, all types of shapes. I need to learn. I need to learn about them. Ooh, what's he going to do? He's got a masse? He's going to masse this? Where's my popcorn? Ooh, he did a good masse. Just curved a little early and hit the 8 ball. So now I got balls in my hand, you know? Got them right there in my hand. Squeezing them a little bit. Cut it out, little Tim. Get your mind out of the gutter. We're talking about cue balls, bro. Bro. Talking about a cue ball, man. Jeez. Some people can't even deal with people these days. Little Timmy's getting all crazy with me. All right. Can I finish this up? Can I finish a rack finally? Jeez, it's been a minute since I finished a rack, isn't it? Keep missing them up. See what I did there? Missing and messing it up. Combine them into one. Missing it up. Keep missing it up. Oh, that was a pretty sporty inside English on that shot. So I used draw and then inside English to make it come back where it came from. Get back where you came from, boy. We don't want you around these parts. I say, boy. Foghorn Leghorn. That was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid, man. He used to paddle that dog. Foghorn Leghorn. I said, boy. Oh, I can't believe I missed that 8 ball, man. Oh, here I go. I was shooting pretty well. I got the end in sight. I only need 6 points, and then I start missing it up. You know, you know. I went from looking like a hero to being a big fat zero, guys. Oh, that was a stroke. He put a stroke on that ball. A little too much stroke. He drew it too far, you know. Now he's looking at a tight shot on this 9. I assume he's either going to bank or kick at it if he wants to make it. I mean, the safety here is so difficult. You might as well try to make it. You know, if the safety shot is just as hard as the shot, go for the shot. Why? If it's just as hard, why not give yourself a chance to possibly win? You understand what I'm trying to say there? I don't know, just words. I'm trying to put them together, but my mind doesn't work as quickly as my mouth, so they don't go together. Ooh, good kick there, Brian. What I'm saying, though, I think you guys understand, I'm sure, but just for little Timmy, because he's kind of dumb, you know? Just for little Timmy, as a were on me, I'm sorry, little Timmy. Please forgive me, man. Lord, please forgive me. And be with the pygmies. Oh, I'm killing myself today, guys. What was I even talking about? Oh, yeah. If you have a very difficult safety and a very difficult shot, and they're about equally difficult, go for the shot every time, right? Why try a difficult safety that's not going to give you a chance to win? At best, it's going to give your opponent a shot. At worst, your opponent's going to have a shot to win. So go for the shot, because if it's just as difficult as a safety, you might as well try to make it, because at least you can win if you make the shot. You can't win if you get the safety right. I know, I way over-explained that. I mansplained it. You know, that's what a woman, that right there is the definition of what women call mansplaining. In this case, little Timmy explained it. Explained it for little Timmy. Sorry, Timmy. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, little fella. Sorry, little Timmy. Guys, I'm in a mood today. It's Friday. We ain't got no job. And we ain't got to do. Comment the movie. I guarantee you everyone watching this film knows that movie right now. There might be one or two that don't, you know. But looking at my demographic, oh, he was going to shoot that one-handed. He was just kidding. My demographics, like the age range of people that watch my channel, I bet 90% of everybody watching knows what movie that's from. Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got to do. See, guys, I'm getting better at not cussing, too. You know, I'm saying instead of, the full word. That way when that was a good carom shot. He played 4 off the 5, and he shaped the 5 nicely, man. That was pretty sweet. I like that shot. Nice. 3 rails around. What I was saying, though, when you upload a video to YouTube, they ask you to rate your own video. Like they want you to tell them if it's suitable for ads or not. So one of the questions is like profanity and, sexual content, and alcohol and drugs. And they ask you a bunch of questions, but, if you cuss, you can still be monetized with that video, but I think you get less revenue per view. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I'm kind of new to all this, but so I've been trying not to cuss now on my videos for a while. It's tough though. I'm gonna MRF and tell you, it's not easy. I'm an old truck driver, boy. I like to cuss. I like to do it. I like to. What's he waiting? Oh, he's waiting. I swear, guys, it was like Grand Central at the table we were playing on. There was people walking back and forth like crazy, man. He was waiting for someone to walk back and forth. Good shot back and forth for shapes. I only need 5 points, and he's starting to come back on me here. He only needs, what, 19? 19 points now? This is a little difficult here. He's on the 50-yard line. He missed it. I kind of knew he was, I wouldn't say struggling with it, but he didn't like the shot, the way he was taking his time looking at it like that. I don't think he really liked the shot a whole lot, but and he missed it. But he gave it to me now, so we're looking at 61-46. My break, did I make something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did make a ball. I did make a ball, guys. Ace. See if I can finish this match up. How much time's left? Take a look. No, don't. Just stay here. Stay here. Instead of taking a look at the time, hit the like and subscribe. How about that? And then afterwards, meet me at the ninth hole green at 9 p.m. Oh, and wear something nice. Name that movie, guys. I'm a movie guy. I like movie quotes, just in case you haven't noticed. I like doing movie quotes. So you ever catch me on a movie quote, let me know in the comments what movie it is. It's fun times, you know? That's what us boring people do. We just have fun with it. Stupid stuff like that. All right, he's got a shot here, man. If he's going to do anything with that 3 ball. Ooh, he jarred it up. He got back for the 3, too. Oh, and he left me nada. Zero zilch. Maybe. If I can see the edge of it, I might be able to carry him off of it and make the 8, but it's from that angle, it's going to be tough, even if I can see the edge of it. Looks, I'm shooting it like I can do it. Close. But no, close is no good in pool, guys. You know, you should get a point for getting close. You should get a half a point. Oh man, you were real close. There, we'll give you half a point. It'd be way cooler, you know. I'd get a lot of points then. Oh, now he's making them 2 at once on me, guys. He's coming back. I'm letting him right back in this game. He's gonna safe me here. I don't see him going for the 6. Yeah, good shot. Good shot. He's got me so close to that 6 ball, too, that I can't even hit this one rail, I don't think. I've got to put right spin and come 2 rails on it. I don't think I'm going to hit that. Nah, I didn't think so. That was hard. I may have been better off kicking off the other side rail and back over and just trying to touch the 3. I might have made it if I would have hit it right, you know. But I didn't, and I only need 2 points, and he's freaking coming back on me. He's putting the screws to me, guys. I thought we were friends, Brian. Brian, if you're watching this, I thought we were friends, bro. What are you doing? Putting screws to me here, man. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate you, man. Just kidding, man. It's always fun playing you, Brian. It's always fun. He's a good shot and a good guy, man, so I always like playing people like that. Yeah. See what I mean? Give him a chance. I was up on him quite a bit, guys, and he came back. There's no quitting this guy. No quit, except that one time he gave me the 9 ball. You know, it's kind of like quitting, I guess. I just quit, too. I gave him that 9 ball. All right, so we're looking at 54-63 with 2 dead balls. So I'm off. My count's off here somewhere, guys. I think I'm missing one or something. I don't know. This is why I don't do 9 ball a whole lot. You gotta keep count of every time a ball goes in on your editing. It just takes forever, you know. APA 9 ball. Now regular 9 ball matches, those are easy because they go by games, right? But when they go by ball count, you literally have to watch every ball. So what I do is try to do it fast. So I just drag the viewer over, and as soon as I see a ball go in, I cut it, change the number, cut it, change the number, and I end up messing something up every time. Yeah, well, it is what we're still having fun, you know. We're still hanging out together, having a good time, watching some good pool. Well, decent. It's good for amateur pool. That's the match. I finally did it. Finally, guys. Well, listen, I know I talked a lot during this one, guys, so I appreciate you. Appreciate you spending the time with me, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Much appreciated if you hit the subscribe button, the like button. If you want some short rail merch, link in the description. Otherwise, man, we'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.